Stop the wedding. He's lying to you. The church doors explode open, and a 9-year-old boy in a ripped Spider-Man shirt charges down the aisle, barefoot, clutching a newborn wrapped in a blood-stained blanket. The bride's smile dies. The groom's face drains of color. 200 guests freeze mid-breath. Golden sunlight pours through stained glass, painting the ivory lace of Aisha's gown in soft halos. She is 28, radiant, moments from her vows. Zayn, 30, stands tall in his tailored tux, the perfect CO, the perfect catch. The violin swells. Aisha's widowed mother dabs tears in the front pew. Her only daughter has finally found happiness after years of quiet heartbreak. Then chaos, Hamza's tiny voice cracks the silence. Aisha Ani, don't marry him. Phones rise like periscopes. Security hesitates. How do you tackle a child? Hamza thrusts the crying baby forward. He's my dad, and this is my sister. The infant's wrist bears a plastic hospital band. Baby girl Khan. Father, Zayn Ahmed, gasps Ripple. Aisha's bouquet trembles. Zayn lunges, trying to hush the boy, but Hamza yanks a crumpled ultrasound from his pocket. Saba's handwriting scrawled across it. For Zayn, our future. The priest's Bible snaps, shut point 6 months earlier. Hamza shared a cramped 2-room apartment with his mom, Saba, a night shift nurse who smelled of antiseptic and hope. Zayn was her boyfriend, the charming farmer rep who paid the rent, ruffled Hamza's hair, called him champ. He promised marriage, slipped a cheap ring on Saba's finger, whispered forever. Then he vanished. Saba found out she was pregnant the same week. Texts went unanswered. Calls blocked. Zayn had relocated, rebranded, started courting Aisha, daughter of a business tycoon whose contracts could make him rich. Saba begged the hospital social worker for help. They traced Zayn to this exact wedding point 3 nights ago. Saba hemorrhaged during delivery. The baby survived. Saba did not. Hamza sat in the neonatal ward, rocking his sister in a plastic bassinet, clutching the last bottle of breast milk his mom had pumped. A nurse muttered, "The father's getting married today. Some fancy church uptown." Hamza overheard. He stuffed the ultrasound, the hospital bracelet, and his piggy bank into a backpack. The bus ride took 4 hours. He fed the baby watered-down formula from a convenience store, changed her on a gas station sink, sang the lullaby Saba hummed when thunder scared him. His shoes slipped off somewhere between grief and the city limits. He hid in the churchyard bushes until the organ played. Then he ran. Now he stands at the altar, chest heaving. Zayn snatches the infant, hissing, "Security, get this kid out." Hamza bites the groom's wrist hard. Blood beads. The baby wails louder. Aisha's mother collapses in a heap of silk and pearls. Hamza's tears carve clean streaks through the dirt on his cheeks. "You left us to die. Mom's gone because of you." The violinist's bow snaps. A phone flashlight catches the hospital bracelet glinting like evidence in a courtroom. Aisha's veil slips to the marble floor. She stares at the name on the band, Zayn Ahmed, then at the man she was about to vow eternity to. "Zayn, is this true? A 9-year-old just crashed a wedding with a newborn and the groom's darkest secret. But the real story? It's just beginning." Aisha rips the veil from her hair, lace tearing like paper. "You swore you had no kids, no past, nothing." Zayn's hands shoot up. "It was a fling. She trapped me. I panicked." Hamza's scream slices through. "Mom died waiting for you." Phones live stream every sob. Hashtag wedding crash explodes online. Aisha's father, retired judge, booms. DNA test now. Zayn's own mother in the front row covers her face and whispers, "I warned him." 1 year earlier, Zayn swept into Saba's life at a hospital charity gala. Farmer rep smile, expensive cologne, promises dripping like honey. He paid her bills, took Hamza to arcade nights, slid a cubic zirconia ring on her finger in a candlelit diner. Meanwhile, he wined Aisha at rooftop bars, pitched her father multimillion deals, erased every trace of the nurse and her son. When Saba texted the positive test, his reply was ice. Get rid of it or lose me. She chose the baby. He chose silence. Hamza digs into the diaper bag and pulls out Saba's diary, pages swollen with tears. Aisha opens it with shaking fingers. First entry. Zayn says he'll propose after his London trip. I believe him. Last entry, scrawled in fading ink from a hospital bed. If I don't wake up, tell my babies I love them. Tell Zayn he killed the light he swore to protect. Aisha reads aloud. Each word lands like a stone in still water. Zayn lunges for the diary. Hamza sinks teeth into his knuckles. Blood spatters the marble. The newborn's cry ricochets off vaulted ceilings. Aisha's mascara rivers down her cheeks. I was ready to give you my name, my future, everything. She hurls the diamond ring. It spins, clinks, vanishes beneath a pew. Hamza crumples, clutching his sister. I just wanted a dad. The priest closes the Bible with a thud that echoes like a gavel. This union cannot proceed. Groomsmen step back. The best man mutters, "You're finished, man." Aisha drops to her knees on the cold floor, bridal train pooling like spilled milk. Little one, what's her name? Hamza's voice is paper thin. Mom wanted Aisha, after the angel who once lent her bus fare when she was broke and crying. Aisha's sob catches in her throat. The baby's tiny fingers curl around her pinky as if recognizing the name. I'll keep you both safe, she swears, pressing her forehead to the infant's. No one will hurt you again. 1 year later, sunlight spills into the same cramped apartment, now bright with superhero posters and a crib painted sky blue. Hamza, 10 today, stands at Saba's grave, laying a daisy chain. We're okay, Mom. She kept the promise. Behind him, Aisha pushes the stroller. Baby Aisha gurgles, reaching for her big brother's hand. Legal papers in Aisha's bag read. Adoption finalized. Hamza Khan and Aisha Khan, mother, Aisha Rahman. Zayn's name appears only on the birth certificate, crossed out in red. Aisha kneels, brushing dirt from the headstone. Some families are born in ballrooms. Ours was forged in a church aisle, out of betrayal and unbreakable love. Hamza smiles for the first time in months, the gap where his front tooth fell out, making him look exactly his age. The baby laughs, a sound like wind chimes after storm. Final frame. Hamza races ahead on the cemetery path, stroller wheels humming. Aisha walks beside him, fingers laced through his. Overlaid text fades in. Love isn't the vow you rehearse. It's the hand you grab when the music dies that, if this story shattered you, smash like, hit subscribe, and drop your thoughts. Would you ever forgive Zayn? Ring the bell. Next week, we uncover the bride who buried her own wedding dress. Don't blink.